What up? It is Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it's your chance to be heard in Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, bro?
He said dynamic.
Yes.
Y'all know what that means? Add to the bowl.
Yes,
God,
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, man. I love it. I love being part of that dynamic duo. I love being part of that terrific trio on Thursdays. I
Hey,
love everything Audible Thursday or Friday. Welcome to Friday, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm doing good, feeling great, feeling good. I'm with my Brody. We alive. We got air in our lungs, hearts ticking, family good. I can't complain, man. We got a wonderful show. And my man glitching like he over
I'm
there.
saying I'm part of the Matrix, bro.
Yeah, I was about to
Like, what
say,
is happening?
like it's crazy right now because you was and you was just sitting still. So I was like, yo, what's really going on?
I'm up in this mud looking like Max Headroom up in this bitch, like for real.
Oh no, that was crazy right there. But nah, man. I can't really complain, man. Everything's Gucci, man. So how you doing, my brother, man?
Man, I'm doing real better once I get out of this
It's
time
Matrix.
parallel. Of, I don't know, man. Freaking somebody called Doctor Strange.
Hey, for real.
She
He in it
uh
for
like, bruh, this is serious, man.
I ain't never seen that. That's a new
Nah,
one.
me neither. Messing up my whole program. He said, let me get this straight for me. Go ahead, take the reins. Tell them what we talking about real quick.
Hey, Scott said Kevin Stefanski didn't hack your computer, bro. He said
Probably.
he said Kevin Stefanski hacked your computer. But nah, man, hey, while my man Bobby gets everything situated and straight over there as he gets out of that glitching world in the matrix that he's in, hey man, we got a lot to talk about. Obviously, you know, hey, it ain't an audible show if we don't always talk about mental health. All right, so we're gonna talk mental health later in the show, and Bobby got a good one. It's gonna be thought provoking, and specifically, why do men not open up to their significant others? Uh, so we'll talk about that part of the mental health. And obviously, y'all know how we get down. We got the mental health check in with each other, check in with everybody. Quote of the day. We'll do that later in this show. And as always, we definitely got to talk about Bobby's. Do you them Hurricanes, man? They didn't make their way to the Natty. We'll find out who their opponent is because, hey, we got Indiana, we got Oregon. I'll have them playing in the background in the mix of the show. We won't get the result on while we're live, but we'll talk about it. A possible matchup with Miami, as Scott is really giving Bobby the
I'm
business.
saying, man, and I can't even say nothing about it, man. I can't do nothing but sit here and take it, man. It's all love.
Hey, Scott really giving it to you, dog. Obviously, a lot to talk about with NFL wise. Playoffs are kicking off tomorrow. Black Monday has extended to Thursday or Friday now that Mike McDaniel has now added the list of the chopping box of coaches that got fired. But hey, we gotta start today's shout out with, hey, we're gonna get to STFUs, our favorite part of the show, but we got some shout outs. And you know what? You always make me go first on shout outs. Today's your day. You gonna go
No,
first.
actually, well, actually, no, it kind of yeah. Actually, that does kind of work because I think my no, that's for the STFU or
Okay.
STFU. That's gonna be interesting. I believe if I know if I know what your STFU is gonna be about, uh, that should be an interesting segment. But
Mm.
yeah, so hey, turnabout is fair play. Know what I'm saying? Hey, you kind of stole my thunder a little bit. My shot right there, man. The
Hey.
U, hey, the U is back. Been saying it all week. For the last 2 weeks, man, they handling their business in this playoff run. It's a fun run to watch. Took down Texas A&M. Took down the Ohio State University last night. Took down Ole Miss. Hell of a game.
Hell of a game.
Yeah. Big plays on both sides. Both quarterbacks made plays when they needed to. Defenses. It was just a good game. A good college football game. But unfortunately, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose, and it just happened to be our turn last evening. So back in the national championship for the first time since 2002, and ironically, uh, that game we lost to Ohio State was a Fiesta Bowl. Last night we won the Fiesta Bowl. So
Sure was.
return to the scene of the crime, right that wrong, and now they headed I think the national championship game is in Miami.
In
So
so imagine that.
hey, somebody about to be in trouble.
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 Hey, talking about home field advantage, whether
Yeah.
it's Oregon or Indiana, man, that's a tall task to
Oh
take
yeah.
down this Miami team in their home stadium, in
Yep.
front of their home crowd. Yeah,
And
that's gonna be a lot for man.
and not only that, we got some nice distractions down there.
Hey,
The
plenty
nightlife
of
is beautiful. So yeah, whoever it
hey,
is, whether it be Duck or Hoosier, go down there, have yourself a good time.
hey, don't have too much.
Relax, unwind,
You'll
and
miss the whole game, bro.
the Michael Irvin party is outside Hard Rock Stadium Sunday night at 7.
Hey,
Absolutely, baby.
yayo
Um,
on deck, baby. Yayo on deck.
yeah, but say as y'all can see, I'm not one of those people that hey, I don't just rock. I'm not a bandwagon. I don't rock. We winning. Anybody who knows me, I've claimed to you even when we was terrible. So we've been terrible for a long time. So hey,
Hey, hey, Mike gonna have the yayo on deck for that
I'm
party.
if it's Indiana, that invitation will never happen.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, all right,
Uh,
and you sir, yeah, this well deserved right here.
yeah, this is well deserved because obviously my shout out is the unconventional, and I only say it's unconventional is because not often we talk wrestling, but when we do, I'm gonna put y'all on game. If you don't know who this brother is right here that is pictured, this is the great Oba Femi. Obviously, that's not his real name; that is his wrestling name. And I'm shouting him out because he's been captivating the moment he stepped on the NXT scene. Won the breakout standout tournament, so he won him a shot to battle for a championship. He cashed it in for a North American championship. Uh, you know, was a monster with it. Then he dropped that to go after the big NXT championship. He's a two-time NXT championship. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this past Tuesday's episode of NXT, he did relinquish the championship after again defending it in success. But I'm shouting him out is because I'm excited to see what he does on the main roster of WWE. They already been hyping him up with the video packages and all that other stuff. So I mean dude, the guy you got it boom, 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 boom. You got to do a Oprah Femi strut. I'm just telling you, hey, dog, hey, that's how I be walking into work after I done got that good old check. Here you go, Scott. I got the walk for you, dog. Yeah. Hey, I'm excited for Oba Femi, what he does on it. And I'm praying to the wrestling gods. Do not fumble Oba Femi on the main roster. Do not fumble him. He is a star in the making, man. Hey, Saturday night main event had a great showing against Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Before that match was, I still don't like the decision
Yeah,
to.
that was bogus.
Yeah, I don't like that decision to mess up the outcome with Drew. I get you got to advance the story between him and Drew, but it didn't have to come at the cost of Obafemi because he put up a good showing. I would have loved to see a finish with him and Cody, but now that he's on the main roster, we might get that. We might get that. So,
Mm.
uh,
Unless,
unless,
how about Cody drops the belt to Drew, and then Oba's like, "Hey, bro, you messed up my, debut.
mm,
Let me get that up off you."
mm, hey, um, spoiler alert. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Uh oh.
You might be onto something.
Off camera. Off camera. We talk about that off camera.
Yeah, you might be onto something right there. But I'm not gonna spoil it or um, it would be nice to see Oba get the shine that he deservedly is earned. He's one of those stars that's going to make that great leap from NXT to the main roster. I think with ease. And it's just going to be up to how they make him look because he's going to do the work in the ring because he's been fantastic. So, shout out my man, Dawula Oba Femi. Got to shout him out, baby.
For sure, for sure. I say I don't know how I feel about the intro though. I'm not 100% on board with it. I don't know. He just looked like he's too damn jolly to be
Well, here,
bouncing around like.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: because of the music, and they're claiming he's Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
the Nigerian strut before he goes into war, where because it kind of plays on people. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. It's like your boy Puatan, except that should look way cooler. Puatan with the slow strut, and
Yeah.
then
And then next thing you know, he's
putting
the monster in the ring.
yeah, he putting
So
hands on
yeah,
you.
you can be like, yo, who's this dude strutting to the ring like he King Joffrey or something? Like, what's this guy doing? And then next
Now
he probably bombs you through hell. So
you know what he's gonna have to do though for his first what are they calling them things now? We can't say pay per view.
PLE.
PLE is he got to do the coming to him. He got to have the rose petal girls in front
Hey,
of him.
hey, yo,
He
hey,
has to.
hey, and you know what else they got to do? They got to do the royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Oh,
He goes, he goes, thank you.
Stop it. Get some help.
this is not the that era of wrestling, sir.
I'm just
She walked into
saying.
my fantasy draft when the open music plays.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, that Oberstrut is different, bro. Hey, whoo, hey, dog. I can't wait to see what he does. I seen him live when I was at WrestleMania in Philly, when he was down in NXT and had a great match, a triple threat match, I believe. Yeah, it was a triple threat match. But no, man, he's gonna do great down there. I can't wait to see what he does, man.
But yeah, well deserved. That's definitely a good shout out right there. But you know, everything has its opposite, and just like we shout people out for good, we gotta shout them out for bad sometimes. And every once in a while, your people step out of line, and you just gotta tell them, shh, you should not have opened your mouth at that time, bro. And
Mm.
we here at the Audible Podcast have taken it upon ourselves to be the deliverers of such news. So, with that being said, man, like I say, this if it plays out like I see it in my head, this should be interesting. Um,
Mm.
Without further ado, I'm gonna let you get to it.
Yeah, man. The person, well, it's not a person, it's many of people. It's a board. And they all need to shut the hell up. Shut the up. And I'm talking about y'all, NCAA,
Mm.
because look, my man Trinidad Chambliss was sitting on the bench. All right, he came from being a champion on the D2 level, and he was sitting behind Austin Simmons at Ole Miss, who was supposed to be the guy. He got hurt. Hey, my man Chambliss he took the starting position and he ran with it. And next you know, they was a few plays away from being in a national championship. I say all that to say this on why the NCAA needs to shut up is because they have been so weird on allowing eligibility. My man Trinidad was seeking a 6-year eligibility because he felt that, hey, I didn't play a year. I had some respiratory, symptoms, situations going on, some asthma things, whatever, respiratory, little snafus, and I didn't play because of that. I should get medical clearance. NCAA, a day after he just lost in the semifinal, denied his request to get 6-year eligibility. And the reason why I'm telling them to shut the fuck up, NCAA, is because why deny this young man the opportunity to get his 6-year eligibility where I'm seeing damn near grown men with a house mortgage, 3 kids, they got an ex-wife already. They already paying alimony and child support on the first marriage, and they're already in a second marriage with new kids with another family. I'm talking about, I didn't see dudes damn near 38, 48, 58 in the NCAA trying to get their football on. And I'm like, we seen many of Chris Winkies lately of coming to the
What?
coming to the NFL damn near 30 years old as a rookie. So my thing is I'm just so confused with y'all NCAA, how y'all picking and choosing to allow or deny eligibility when I'm seeing age ranges from 17 to 58 in the NCAA. Have we not? We done seen dudes coming fresh out of high school. We done seen dudes going a whole tour in Afghanistan. We done seen dudes going a whole pilgrimage. We done seen dudes going a whole, travel around the whole world, discover themselves. They done, some of the Mormon kids, they go on, they little outreach and go around the world and preach their religion. And I done seen all kind of shit happen with people. And then, hey, I got eligibility left. Can I play some college football? How, you run a 4.2, 4.3? Yeah, come on. Wait, how? Now don't even worry about the birth certificate. Well, just you breathing, right? You old enough? Come on. Hey, I done seen cats in so many ages play NCAA football on all levels, Division 1, 2, and 3. But Trinidad can't get his. I'm just so confused. I think it's raggedy. I think it's sending a very mixed message, NCAA. What are the guidelines to seek eligibility due to, medical or your coach left, you didn't get playing time? I'm just so confused what y'all doing. So how do y'all expect these young men, sometimes even older men, how are they supposed to feel about the eligibility? Hey, you're right. Hey, I didn't play no college ball. I know I got 4 years eligible. I'm damn near 40, but shit, I might do something for the football team. I could be a professional water boy, towel boy, something. I could be part of the team too. I got eligibility left. If that's the case,
So I just want to be on the team, coach.
and I just want to be on the team, coach. Like, this is crazy. I really need y'all to clarify rules, regulations when it comes to eligibility.
Hey, shout out to Red Jet Shell.
What's good? Eligibility, NIL, transfer, whatever it is. There needs to be clear and cut, precise, rules, regulations, parameters, whatever you want to call it, to goes with everything that's involved in the NCAA. Until then, NCAA, I need y'all to really do me a favor. Just do me
a favor. Shut the fuck up.
This is getting out of control, bro.
And unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately. Actually, that went exactly how I thought it would go in my head. Which brings me to my STFU. Mr. Trinidad Chambliss.
What?
That is one end of the spectrum, and you're absolutely right in everything you said. I can't disagree with the word you said. However,
However,
Mr. Chambliss, I don't want to hear from you. Asthma, right? Did you have asthma last night when you was running from your life from the defense?
hey,
Or
that's
did you
crazy.
have asthma in the other 10 games that you was helping your team making it to the national semifinal? Help me understand that I should give you eligibility for. Did you have asthma when you started the season on the bench? Because you wasn't even supposed to be the starter. Yeah, man. You know what? COVID did a doozy on planet Earth. And it did a hell of a doozy on NCAA because when that happened, that's when all this stuff got into a mess, right? And you're right, man. We got people. Yeah, we got people coming to the drafts like 27, 26 years old. Look at Tyler Shuck. Was he coming in? He's older than Joe Burrow.
Michael Penix.
Right, but the fix is at some point you got to start telling people no. And unfortunately, Mr. Chambliss, it's your time.
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's your time. Like you have to be the one that we have to say no to, and I'm glad it's him because he has a name. He's built his brand. He's a star player at the moment, and unfortunately, you're just that one that we have to make an example of. Shout out to the homie Big Ron, because like I say, looky here, Mr. Chambliss. You redshirted like a normal college athlete in your freshman year in Division II. In your second year, got that DMP. You didn't play because injured. You did not play because you couldn't beat out the guy who started. And oh, by the way, guess what? Fair State, they won the national championship that year, so it was a damn good football team. You just couldn't get on the field, sir. And guess what? Year 3 at Fair State, you once again sat the bench because you couldn't beat out the incumbent. Here comes your senior year at Division II, where you finally get your chance to shine, and you do it. And you know what? You go out and you win yourself a national championship as well. 2-time national champion at the Division II level. So what does that mean? You bought yourself a one-way ticket to Division I. And you know what happened when you got to Division I? Once again, you sat on that bench because you couldn't beat out the starter. You were given opportunities to compete for the job. You just couldn't pull your weight. Now you got on the field because as backups are there for, they are there in case the starter isn't playing well or if the starter for some reason physically can't perform his job. That's what happened. The starter physically couldn't perform. He got hurt. You got your chance, and you ran with it because you are an extremely talented human being. I can't take that away from you. However, just because you couldn't beat out people for their job and you sat there on the bench like a good soldier instead of transferring like the rest of these dudes are doing, you should have transferred after your freshman year when you couldn't beat out the starter then. You could have transferred after your sophomore year when you couldn't beat out the starter then. You could have transferred after your junior year when you once again couldn't beat out the starter then. You sat there and wasted your eligibility, sir. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody forced you to do that. You sat there and waited your time like previous student athletes have had to do until your time came up and you took advantage of it. Now you want another year because you weren't good enough to beat somebody at that time. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry. That's not how it works. You've used your eligibility. You performed your duties to the best of your abilities. You took your team to the furthest heights that you could on the Division II level, which was, again, you're a 2-time champion. Congratulations for that. And on the Division I level, national semifinal appearance. You brought Ole Miss to prominence. Now, get yourself ready for the NFL draft. How about that?
Bobby stupid.
Just like every other 23-year-old quarterback. Because we just listen to Marseille. We got to all these. Do you really want to be that grown man out here playing with the kids, trying to say I'm the best? No. And besides, right. Besides, Arch Manning looked like he finally figured out how to learn to play football. Wouldn't you rather take your chance in a draft with Mendoza and Moore versus
Mm,
next year where you have zero shot of being the
mm,
number one pick? I know
mm.
I would. So, like, I really don't want to hit the button, but I got to. So, Trinidad, as much as I love and respect you, and honestly, if you were a couple of inches taller, I would want you to play for the Browns. But
Well,
on this day, today,
mm.
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
He
and
said, "But
take your ass to the pros.
he didn't take your ass to the pros." Hey, that's crazy.
some of these, some of these big Ron. What are you talking about? It's just in Miami Dolphins hire Ron as new coach and GM. Super Bowl. this guy. Uncle Scott said this mean he's only a freshman. Fair State is division. I know it's Division II school, but hey, I'm not trying to see you be a professional college player, bro. Like, move on. He should get another year of eligibility because he had to play for Lane Kiffin. I mean, he looked pretty good under Lane Kiffin, didn't he? It ain't like he hurt him.
Yeah.
Grandpa Chambliss would be a great story.
See, I don't know.
Oh, man.
You do bring up a valid point, Bobby. It really combats my point because I did say, like, at some point, like, we can't keep allowing all these grown ass men to keep playing college football forever. And you're right. At some point, y'all gotta start telling cats no. That's why I was like, damn. You're right.
So, I mean, bro, you had a great year, a great season, man. Festered this into some money. And I know there's some old dude down there about to, cut you a check. I know it. And he's probably going to cut you a check for more than your current draft status is worth. Because I know you've had, if you're talking about coming back to school, that means
he just got the AT&T commercial. He just got the AT&T commercial.
So yeah. And I mean, so, but that means you've had a conversation with somebody about your draft status and you didn't like what you heard. That's what that tells me. Because I know they tried to use earlier what they say, Jeremiah Smith, like, he made $7 million in NIL, and Jackson Smith and Jigsman's salary is only like $4 million this year. Yeah, but what they didn't tell you is that dude got a $20 million signing bonus. So cut all that nonsense, like acting like he got more money than JSN when he don't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Jackson,
tell the whole story.
Hey, Jackson just signed his name on some paper and got rich.
Right, I'm saying. Like, stop trying to play it like these dudes really, they're getting paid handsomely and more. I ain't gonna say more than they should because the colleges is making 100 times that.
Billions?
Yeah, but they're not making NFL money. Plus, these NFL players have endorsements too. So, like, cut that out, man. Just go pro, man. I think, as it stands right now, if I had to say, I think he's a second round pick at worst right now, as long as he puts on a good showing, in workouts and stuff.
But at this point, he could go to the Senior Bowl, show out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, I think right now. Say,
hey, Rod is stupid, bro.
I know.
He old,
but
fool, bro.
That's that, and yeah, that's how that goes, man. Let's talk about these guys here. We can talk about the big boys, man. NFL WildCard Weekend kicks off tomorrow.
Sure does.
Tomorrow, and just overall view of the playoffs. Did everything play out how you thought it would? Do you like the matchups? Is there a particular matchup you're looking forward to? What's your initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts, obviously, there's a lot of teams that ain't on the screen that you thought would be there, and there's some teams that's on the screen that you thought wouldn't be there. So that's first off.
Big facts.
The Jaguars and Panthers. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, y'all stick out like a sore thumb, like a mug. Obviously, no surprise, Pittsburgh's there. They do that every damn year.
Yeah.
Somehow sneak into the damn playoffs. Um, Obviously, I think that seeing the Patriots in there, it's kind of like, oh shit, are y'all trying to go back to old school days? Uh, and funny enough, with Vrabel there, it kind of seems like it.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, you got the usual suspects on the NFC side. Obviously, the Panthers and the Bears kind of stick out a little bit, more so the Panthers than the Bears. I, nothing too crazy. But I will say overall, just past regular season, NFL was just a total different year than the last few years. It was some crazy things that happened.
Yeah.
Crazy, from games where they had the victory in hand and it turns into a loss, or
Yeah.
team was losing. Yeah, they're definitely losing that game. Next, they're winning the game. So you saw a lot of craziness this year in the NFL. So at this point in time, I'm not even surprised about some of the teams that did or didn't get into the playoffs. So um,
That's
yeah,
great.
it's good.
Now that you mention it, I mean, just there you go. What are your thoughts on this NFL season as a whole? Like just the regular season.
It was the upside down world. It felt like it was Stranger Things, bro. No, for real. It was just like really, just literally just sitting here and seeing the Jaguars and Panthers and not seeing Detroit and Kansas City in here. It should automatically be like, oh, that's strange. That's weird. So yeah, man. But one thing I will say that I am starting to enjoy is the moment that you think that there's a dynasty that's going to rule over the NFL. Parity comes.
Mm.
Because just when we thought Kansas City was about to rule the world, like, they
Yeah.
don't even, and like they're picking in the top 10 this year, and
Yeah.
it's just so crazy how things can happen so quick and so fast. Um, Now, me being biased as a Chiefs fan, I don't think the dynasty is over, but I will say their reign of being the team, it is you got more competition at that top seat.
Okay.
Um, I will say that. So there won't be no going to 3 straight Super Bowls probably like that no more. But yeah, man, I will say this, man, it's going to be very interesting on the AFC side because yeah, Denver's the number one seed, but they got problems that you can see them getting knocked off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, it's just so much for me. It's just wide open for the AFC. I don't know who the hell could come out there. Um, I'm actually at the thought process right now when it comes to the AFC that if you're the hottest team playing great football coming out the regular season, you might be the one to represent because this might be a momentum thing. You know what I'm saying? And for me, NFC, I'm gonna be honest. If it ain't LA or Seattle, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm just being honest. I just think LA and Seattle are just the cream of the crop of the NFC, and
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see them for a third time play this year, and that'll be another great game. They already gave us two classics, this year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them in do battle again to represent. I mean, obviously they won't be able to represent in the championship game
Right.
uh, unless Green Bay pulls off the upset or uh, San Fran pulls off an upset. So yeah, man, I think it's more Seattle or LA or bust for me on the NFC. I just think they're two better teams. I think you got a more concise on how the NFC could probably fall out than the AFC. I have no clue who the hell is going to come out the AFC.
Oh, well, it should be. And we talk about it when we do our picks, but we're talking about the game, individual matchup. But as far as the regular season, I think this was a pretty enjoyable, entertaining regular season. There was a lot of unpredictability, especially with certain things happening, like the you know the Earth stood still when Michael Parsons got traded.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Packers came out looking like world beaters, and he was like, "Roll, the
Yeah.
Packers about to be something serious." And then
And then their world.
they came into Cleveland and got humbled, and then their season was never the same. Uh, we saw the Jaguars come out the gates sluggish, Texans come out sluggish. CJ, like, man, maybe he's not like that. And then come the second half of the season, uh, they have the two longest winning streaks in the league right now, 8 and 9 games each, respectively.
Yeah.
We saw Jonathan Taylor looking like the MVP of the league out the gate. Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, all the craze, and then injury turned their season around to where they had to call on old man Rivers. It's like, what? Who? Hey, law people. Hey, feds.
Stop it. Get some help.
Y'all trying to hit Drake and freaking streamers with RICO cases. How about y'all investigate Phillip Rivers, who was obviously part of an insurance scheme?
Hey, he reset that joint for all that 12 family, dog, that 12-person family. Hey, because his insurance was about to lapse, and all of a sudden, because he came out and played again and reset for another 5 years. So you damn right. That talking about coincidence. Come on, man.
This guy said we need to. So if you guys don't pick the Patriots this week, you need to get what's on Trinidad Chambliss for trying to get one more year of eligibility.
That's crazy.
But yeah, overall the season, even though it didn't work out for my team, yeah, it was crazy. I think the way the season ended, definitely you couldn't have saw what coming the way the season began. I mean, yeah, just Baker looking like an MVP candidate, and then injuries turned their season upside down. The Falcons were hot garbage, and then now they want to win their last 4 games to try and do something. Like the Bears, like as soon as you count on them, they let you down, but then when you dismiss them, they beat everybody. Like, yeah, the season was just crazy. The 49ers, watching everybody else fall apart due to injury, brought them closer together.
Yeah, they thriving.
Right, and they getting the job done. Like,
next man up, and they meant it.
So yeah, overall the season, it was definitely enjoyable, unpredictable, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I was gonna say, which one of you guys want to be my quality control coach? I just got hired by the Titans.
Man,
can't beat me. I tell you, ain't no quality on that roster. You get rid of everybody.
Yo, that's crazy because I didn't know where that was going, Scott. Because I was like, quality control. Like, what do we? Wait, hold
up. So let's go ahead and dig into these individual games, man. We start up top in the NFC. That 5 versus 4 matchup. The Rams going to Carolina for the second time this season. Went there earlier and took the L. Carolina has played well at home all season. Ironically, the Rams have not played well on the road. Furthermore, they haven't played well trips to the East Coast. They're 1-3 this season. Going to the East Coast, they're only can't remember who they beat, but yeah, 3 of their 4 losses this season come on the East Coast. But
their only victory was against Baltimore. And I think about
it. Yeah. There is this. I still don't know what to call it. It's not a superstition. It's not a jinx. What did we say it was?
It's hard to beat an opponent twice when you already see them once in the race.
Yeah, usually the team, especially when it's non-division opponents, when they win that regular season matchup, they usually lose the playoff matchup. And the Rams have been one of the best teams in the league all season. The defense is solid. Obviously, Stafford. A lot of people think he'll get the MVP. He's definitely played on that level all year. You got the boy genius at head coach. They got the running game. They may get Devontae back. We're supposed to get Devontae back. Puka to be in the running for Offensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
and it's kind of tough. Panthers inexperienced, they're young, inexperienced. Uh, Art
Bryce
Bly's
Young's
gonna be,
debut.
yeah, playoff debut.
Yeah.
They got a young roster. The experience is going to do them good going forward, I believe. However, I
Yeah.
think this is a game where experience is going to play a major factor, and I have to go with the Rams in this one.
Same. Not only just experience. I just think Matthew Stafford's ready to get not only that get back for that game that they had in Carolina that they dropped, but I think he's ready to just go on a run because especially he did not have a good game against Atlanta,
Mm,
um, and he might have cost him not only the division championship but possibly the one seed because of that game.
yeah,
Uh, so I think he's ready to get back and he is in the MVP conversation. So. What better way to state your case, even though the vote's already in? But if it doesn't go his way, he can either, depending how the votes go, he can either prove why he was the MVP or make a case on why he should have been the MVP. So this is how you do it. Yeah, it's experience, and I think that plays a huge part in this game. It's just too bad that you don't have. Well, at this point, you got little to none. Uh,
yeah.
and wow, quick update. Indiana first play on defense, pick six on Dante Moore. Just took him straight to the house.
Wow.
So Indiana's on the board 6-0 on the first play of the game. Literally.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. So,
Welcome to the game.
yeah, welcome to the game. So Miami looks like you might want to get ready for Indiana. The way that this shit just started. But no, yeah, I'm with you. Rams, too much experience. They're going on another Super Bowl run, like I said.
Hmm. We got this guy coming chiming in again. He's got Indiana taking it down 34-7. That's huge, man. That's whew, man.
The way the game just started.
Atlanta will go for every fourth down Oregon has. We'll see, man. Hey, lot more on the line than an appearance in the national championship game. Got two quarterbacks trying to be number one pick in the draft as well. So, hey, Dante, you better shake it off, man.
Oh, he got no choice.
All right, next up on the slate, San Francisco 49ers also coming east to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. This kind of become one of the better rivals in the NFL. They've met in the playoffs a couple of times over the past few seasons. And it seems like every time that they do, like the 49ers just are not healthy.
Never.
Including one time, didn't they like have to finish the game with like a wide receiver at quarterback?
No, Purdy got
Yeah,
Purdy
Purdy got hurt in the game. Like, and
then their backup Josh Johnson got hurt. So
Purdy came back in one handed,
yeah,
one arm.
yeah, one arm.
Like, bro, man was doing handoffs, looking crazy out there, man. But yeah, the 49ers have been doing it with duct tape and bubble gum all season long. To me, this is definitely Kyle Shanahan's the best coaching job of his career this season. But on the other side of the football, from the outside looking in, a lot of turmoil going on there in Philly. I believe that this could be the last game in Philadelphia for 2 out of 3 people. And that's Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Coach Sirianni. I'm calling it now. 2 of the 3 of those people will not be in Philadelphia next season because they're going to lose to the 49ers. I think the 49ers go in there and get the dub. Like, usually you see turmoil like that going on in the regular season. It's resolved by the time we get to this point, and that just isn't the case in Philly. Combine that with the fact that Saquon has succumbed to the Madden curse. And like I say, if there was like a unity meter, I think the 49ers would be maxed out right now. It's a locker room they believe that all the way believe from the first man on the roster to the 53rd that they can get the job done. So, and that could be a powerful thing sometimes. So, I'm taking San Fran.
Yeah, I hear that, and you know, my heart agrees with everything you just said. My heart does, but I'm logically thinking about this, and I'm like, I know there's turmoil, but just the names that's on that roster, man. We're talking Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts. Like eventually, like y'all just figure it. You just figure it out. Like, you have to because of your namesake of what your talent, that's your name and the weight that it holds. Um, and so just for me, logically thinking about it that way, I think they go ahead and take advantage of a beat up defense because a lot of those injuries, the key injuries for San Francisco, are on that defensive side. So um, take advantage of a beat up defense um, and get right. Use this as your get right game. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. And you also look at once you win a championship, you want to get back to that. They've been in multiple Super Bowls, just like the 49ers the last few years. Um, but only difference is the Eagles been able to get one. So they want to get back to that. They want to be the ones to go back to back. Uh, so I just think they take advantage of a very beat up defense. So I logically is like, come on, man, like you are AJ Brown, you are Devontae Smith, you're Saquon Barkley. Like you're Jalen Hurts. Come on, play football. You know,
All right.
because of your talent level, like you might even play above your talent, or not above your. More above. Like you're so talented that your nutty coach of Nick Sirianni that you actually play so good despite him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to roll with the Eagles on this one.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Um, Next up on the slate, and this one, I think I might have a first on my hand.
Mm.
Um, if you guys follow us and check us out, we do the Thursday night post game show, which we decided to keep going not only throughout the playoffs, just keep going through the off season as well. Um, Last night I picked the Packers to win this game,
Mm.
and I think for the first time ever,
You're gonna have to change it.
yeah, I'm gonna have to flip flop, and I'm changing my pick to the Bears. Just
Yeah.
having that extra night to sleep on it, and like if this game was in Green Bay, I would have no doubt. There would be
Oh
no,
yeah.
you know why,
Yeah.
but it's on the
I'm with-
road. Jordan Love's banged up. We don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Mike is banged up. I mean, the Packers, and they've been just inconsistent, like I said, ever since they lost to the Browns. It's just kind of been up and down, up and down. I mean, that's really the way they've been the last 2 seasons. And I've been on the Packers bandwagon for the last 2 seasons. And they've let me down for the last 2 seasons. And
it's
yeah,
been
I just woke up and I had to say enough, like Jennifer Lopez, man.
I just had to say enough.
Uh, I'm going with the combo of Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. They're getting Roma Dunze back for this game,
Mhm.
and I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a close game. And yeah, I'm gonna take Chicago in this one, uh, even though it is a playoff debut for Caleb. Yeah, think he outduels the combination of Jordan Love and Malik Willis.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be competitive because both of those games that they had. One went into overtime and one was in a one possession game, and they split. So um, now I said Bears last night. I'm stuck in with them. Is Michael Parsons scares me for them. That defense just hasn't looked the same either since
Yeah,
they lost. And Caleb Williams, credit to him. I've been a big critic of him. I mean, the conversations we had. He's been playing, solid football down the stretch. So, um,
that could
yeah,
be true, Scott.
and Bears defense, they're gonna take the ball away. At least, make the attempts to do that.
Yeah,
Uh, and Jordan Love can sometimes, get a little bit too outside of himself,
yeah,
and,
he
and
give you
he's
one.
yeah, and he's not playing at 100% health. So, uh, you know, I, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of things not going the Packers' way in this one. So,
That's fair. Absolutely fair. And also, Scott, yeah, if that happens, that could also mean that the Bears are losing too. So,
mm,
be careful. But division games are tough, and they split the season series. So,
yeah,
and if I'm not wrong, didn't they won on the road team won both games, didn't
yeah. Green Bay won in Chicago, and then uh, Chicago won in Green Bay in that overtime game.
they? Yeah. So, again, that also makes it interesting. We shall see who we got next. Houston going to Blitzburg to take on the Steelers,
Mm.
who just can't not finish with a losing record. Shout out to Mike Tomlin for the 100th year. uh, but in this one, this is another interesting matchup. I mean, Pittsburgh looked like they were getting on a good run to finish the season, and then just like Green Bay, they went into Cleveland and decided to uh, try to avoid Miles Garrett versus winning a football game.
Mhm.
Maybe they figured they could beat the Ravens the next week, but yeah, DK Metcalf almost cost them a spot in the playoffs. You
Boy,
get
did it.
him, yeah, you get him back. I think Calvin Austin is back as well, so that once depleted wide receiver room is looking a little bit better. The big question for me is are the Steelers going to have to run the ball, in my opinion, to win this game? Unfortunately for them, that Houston Texans defense is for real. They're the best in the league. Um,
They've been like that all damn season.
yeah, they defend the run, they defend the pass, they take the ball away, they get after the quarterback, they do everything you want a defense to do. And shout out Rod, what's happening, bro?
What's good, you right?
Um, and in this league, there's an old cliche: two things travel: defense and the run game. I don't know if the Texans will be able to run the ball either, but I know that defense will be there. And look, the Cleveland Browns held the Pittsburgh Steelers to 6 points. And our defense is good. Houston's defense is better. I have no
Hey,
problem saying that.
hey,
Uh,
hey! Just to put it to you this way, they're fourth in rush defense. They were sixth in pass defense. They were second in scoring defense.
right. And like I say, the Brown, we give up 28 points a game this season, I believe. Somewhere around 26, 20, somewhere in the high 20s.
They give
We
up
held
17.
we held the Pittsburgh Steelers to 6 points. And Houston's defense is way better. So um, the only thing I need to know is which CJ am I going to get? Good CJ or bad CJ? And honestly, the way Pittsburgh's defense has played this season, I believe bad CJ could still win this game.
He can.
So I have to go with Houston.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. It's a no brainer for me. I like obviously they're going to try to get the ball out fast because uh, you don't want Will Anderson Jr. and Daniil Hunter to just have a career playoff game. So both of them, like literally,
Yeah,
um, and like you can't guard both of them. Somebody, one of them gotta eat. So yeah, I guess you pick your poison on that one. And with Aaron Rodgers being at 42, he's not at the mobility that he is to think he's going to get away from either one of them dudes.
Yeah, you saw him in the Ravens game make a couple plays where it's like 5 years ago they'd have been first downs, but instead he ended up running out of bounds way short. So you're right.
Nah, um, that defense is too athletic, man. They, literally, your top, you're a six pass defense and a fourth rush defense. You're second in scoring. Come on, this is going to be the best defense you've seen all season.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and that offensive line is young. It's okay, but not. You got to be pristine to protect against this. What the hell that was about to happen?
Yeah.
Like we're talking about Buffalo's O line is considered one of the better O lines in America. What happened when they got with them Houston boys? They had last year's MVP running for his damn life. So yeah, Houston win this game, and you're right. When you got a bad defense like Pittsburgh, it should, like I was saying in the other game, it should be C.J. Stroud's pick him up game. This is when you get your mojo. That is not a good defense that you're going against with Pittsburgh. It's just not.
Yeah.
They ain't been good all season. So get right.
Question for you. Should they lose? Pittsburgh.
They should. Yeah.
Is it Aaron Rodgers' last game? I mean, Uncle Scott said.
I think he kind of answered it.
Scott said he coming to the home to eat tapioca and rice.
Nice bounce back drive from Dante Moore and just got a touchdown. They
Okay.
would just went on a 14 play 75-yard drive to tie it up. So nice bounce.
That's the pro scouts like.
Hey, that's what you like to see for real. That's a good point right there. They want to see you rebound. So, but no, I will say this. I think you kind of answered it. The fact that, like you said, a few years ago, that had been a first down from Aaron Rodgers. Now he's like, yo, I can't. These young bulls got too much speed for me. All right, take my ass out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So if you realizing that, oh, I can't get away, I'm getting hunted down. Yeah, it's time for you to set up shop on that couch, bro. Just saying. Before the game sits you out, because
Yeah, big facts. Who's next up on it? Buffalo going down to Duval to take on the Jaguars, and this one is pretty simple for me, man. It's Josh Allen. You have no Lamar Jackson. You have no Patrick Mahomes. This is your conference to lose, and if you don't get the job done, for the sake of your coach, you better win this game, because if you lose this game, I'm sorry, Mr. McDermott.
back it up.
We need to have a conversation
No,
about your future.
ain't no conversation. Ain't no conversation for me. I got to move on because you keep hitting that glass ceiling, bro.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with the Bills in this one. I know Sunshine's kind of having like a bounce back season, kind of resurrecting his career from where it was headed. And even though, I mean, Jacksonville, they play pretty solid at home, but this is again one of those things where it's like I like Josh Allen. I wish he was the Browns coach. I wanted the Browns to take him over Baker in that draft. They didn't know. I have to believe he knows. He knows. This is like the year, and I've said it before. This is like the 1994 NBA playoffs. Coming into that season, Jordan retires, and everybody's like, "We got a shot now. Who wants it?" And everybody looked at the Knicks. Hey, y'all been running into this dude. This is your chance to get it done. Now, they didn't win the chip, but they did make it to the finals. They did at least win the East. So I got to look at Josh. Like, again, no Lamar, no Mahomes. You ain't got to win the whole thing. But you need to at least make it. Yeah, no Burrow. You need to at least make it, bro. You need to win the AFC. So I'm going with the Bills, man.
And you only
goodbye, Sean McDermott. Good luck in Arizona next year.
Oh yeah, McDermott are out of there if he.
Oh,
if
they lose.
Yeah. I got to take it a step further. You talking about he got to get to the Super Bowl? Nah, man, he got to win it. This is if you don't win the Super Bowl this year, when he gonna win it? What you think Mahomes is gonna just sit there and not rebut what happened this season? You think he ain't gonna come back on no revenge type of attitude and play? There might be a chance that Burrow might sneak. No, he ain't gonna do it.
He could, but for me, it's about the mentality. If you at least if you win the conference, it's like at least you can move forward with the I know I can win it. If you don't, and you let now you got Mahomes coming back, and you couldn't even take advantage of it. You got no chance. You're blown.
Shot.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think he gotta win it, the Super Bowl, because like now you stuck in a situation where like damn. There's some of the roadblocks that's been getting at me wasn't even there, and I still couldn't get it done. Like, damn. So like, I don't know, man. I
can't say won't.
You got to get rid of McDermott, and you got to get rid of the GM. You got to revamp this whole. I don't say you tearing it down. But you really got to do some inner thinking and just be like, yo, it just ain't working. We got to approach it a lot different. We need a general manager that's going to look at the roster and be like, yo, we're old and slow, especially on defense. Or we're old and slow, and we're injury prone. I can't. This roster's not going to cut it, and they got to be honest. So I think the GM needs to go. I think the GM needs to go regardless. And now McDermott, obviously, if he doesn't get a deep playoff run, like I'm willing to say, like even if he wins wild card, if they lose in the second round, like I still say you still get dumped because it's kind of like you keep hitting that glass ceiling. You've had 2 AFC championship appearances, but other than that, you either getting bumped out the second round. So you still keep hitting that same ceiling, and in no disrespect, like if John Harbaugh, who's won a Super Bowl, and his voice starts getting stale, bro, you are the definition of getting stale. Because I appreciate the success of getting to the playoffs, but we already got a guy that does that in Mike Tomlin that just is okay with just getting the team to the playoffs. We don't need another one.
Oh, shots fired.
What? I'm just being real. I love Mike Tomlin, but if we're being for real, most coaches that's had his career are just literally just coaching and just making it to the playoffs and getting bounced out the first and second round. They'd have been clipped after about like 7-8 years. This man's been there 18 years, 19 years. Like, come on, bro. But that franchise operates different. They don't change coaches. I mean, Bill Cowher, Chuck Nolan, and Mike Tomlin.
60 years.
Those are the coaches. So I get it. I
got to say, man, there is only one coach in the NFL who has never had a losing record.
And his name is John Cena!
I really don't like you, bro. This shit is getting ridiculous.
You threw me the lob, man. I had to slam it home.
This shit is getting I mean,
This is the past 7 years without a title. Chiefs would be okay. They went almost 10, didn't they?
yeah, no, yeah.
In the middle?
Between,
Yeah.
yeah, because it was like 01, then it was what 02? Because they did win back to back.
Yeah, they won. Was it 2000?
37 and 38.
Yeah, and then it was like 10
They
years.
won 39. So that was the first three because they, and then yeah, they didn't win another one till shit. What was it?
Get it exactly right here. Let's look at this dude, Mr. Brady. They won in 04 and didn't win again until 14.
Oh yeah, so a whole 10 years. Yeah. I mean, it's Josh Allen got to get it. That's just where I'm at. But I have a weird feeling that Jacksonville is going to get it. I stuck with him. I'm not changing. I'm not flipping. I'm going with Duval, man. I just got a feeling they're just feeling, because Buffalo's defense ain't good. And Sunshine's played against some good defenses this year. He went into Denver and beat them. I know he's had they got him, but he also got them.
Yeah. No, Scott, we weren't talking about like the current streak. We were talking about the 10 years like in the middle of the quote unquote dynasty. Yeah.
It had a nice little pause in there, bro. Yeah. So, but I'm still sticking with the Jag. I'm still riding with him, man.
That's true, man. That's true. Honestly, for anybody else in the NFC, like these are probably two teams I wouldn't want to play. Like obviously, Buffalo because of the Josh Allen factor, and then Jacksonville they just refuse to lose, man. Like, yeah. It's like they got a game genie or something. Like,
yeah. Oh, for real.
All right. So, was it we both got Buffalo?
No, you got Buffalo. I'm going.
You go Jacksonville. Yeah. And then the last item on the menu, man. Chargers and Patriots, and I think this kind of this could have been a really good football game. Or I think it could have been a better game than most people anticipate if the Chargers were actually healthy. And I think because of their unhealthiness, I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think New England wins easy. Just kind of uncontested. Again, I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll just be one of those games where it's like the Patriots just win. Like, they get on the board first. They might get up something like 10-0, and Chargers kick a field, but I don't see the Chargers threatening them at all.
At all.
Yeah, it's just and it sucks because it's just it's the perfect end to the Charger season. This has kind of been their thing like forever, hasn't it? Like even going all the way back to Drew Brees, and him getting hurt the final game of the season, and then having to leave town to pass it to Phillip Rivers, and him just there's always something that comes up for them not to make it. And this year, it's standard. You lose both tackles. You lose your starting tackle in the preseason, then you lose his replacement, who's also an All-Pro. They're working with more duct tape and bubble gum than the 49ers.
True.
Only difference is 49ers quarterback is healthy, and Justin Herbert, he had to have surgery in the middle of the season. Just it's like, man, this story just doesn't end well. Hollywood couldn't even write that. Couldn't happen. This would be one of those movies where you're waiting for the final scene to be all glory, and they just put the words up like The Chargers didn't survive the battle.
What?
Like, man.
That's crazy.
But they put up a valiant effort. Justin Herbert will forever be remembered for it. This is how that movie ends. This ain't the Mighty Ducks. There's the injuries the Chargers haven't derails any drama in this game. NBC is looking to flex this game out, but they can't. So
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna still stick with the underdog, man. I just think, I'm gonna go with the Chargers like I did last night. I just think that Herbert, despite I know some people probably want to take him out the MVP conversation, but if you really look at how such a Herculean effort that he put in this year playing hurt for majority of the season, and dealing with injuries on his offensive line, like losing all pros,
yeah,
and still getting them to I think a 11-6 record.
Chargers.
I
Yeah.
yeah. I just think that that should still keep him in the MVP conversation. I'm not saying he wins it, but that should at least, you look at the full scale of the season, like just enduring all that, 11-6. Okay, respect. Yeah, so I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks that probably could have done what he just did.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we're just picking for entertainment. If I wouldn't let him put money on that.
No! I'm not putting this on the slip. I'm having a real gut moment. That's all. That's it.
Oh man.
And plus,
how Belichick is throwing out the first football. What?
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
The first one.
Stop it. Get some help.
My man said that first football. That's crazy work, bro. It's absolutely crazy work.
Yeah, that's how we got it shaken out so far, though. In hell, hit us up on socials. Let us know what y'all got going down for these playoffs. And
by the way, Mendoza just answered with a touchdown drive, 11 plays, 75-yard, 14-7. Indiana is up in the first quarter.
All right then, looking like a barn burner.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, shout out to April. Our third on Thursdays. I hope Herbert sends the cheaters home ASAP. We're not about to start that. We're about to get to it's that part of the program, man. If we get up out of here, y'all know here, though, we feel that mental health is very important, especially amongst males, especially in the black male community. The times of just checking in with your man, just, hey man, you good? Yeah, I'm straight, and just kind of letting that be. Yeah, those times are there, man. We got to go a little bit more in depth. You don't want to run into a situation where you lose somebody and you're asking yourself those questions. Why didn't I see you? Why didn't I know what was going on? Or what could I have done? So, instead of waiting for that moment, hey, let's do a better job of checking in with each other and letting each other know what's going on. Well, before we get to our usual, there's actually something I want to talk about and have a good conversation out. And because this year, y'all know we do the check-in. We've been doing it since the show's inception. But this year, I want to do something different. I want to have some actual conversations about, other stuff that goes on. Last week, we talked about the difficulties in choosing between the family you're born into and the family you choose. Whether it be a best friend or that you call sister or brother because y'all know each other forever, and your actual brothers and sisters, or your spouse who is somebody you choose. And No, it was a good conversation, like how that flows. So this week, the question was posed. Actually, I went looking and shout out to April, like tapped in right in time. Um, and it was posed: Why do men shut down versus letting their partner know what's going on with them? And I think this might be a tale that's like as old as time,
Or
because this sort of thing can either strengthen a relationship, it can
or
also tear one down.
or in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So it was a beautiful corner throw too. Oh, the Mendoza.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, like I'll admit, I'll be the first one to admit. Um, and I'm currently married. It's my second time being married. In my first marriage, for me, that was a huge problem. And the reason it was a problem is because I felt my partner couldn't understand me. And the thing that gave me that feeling is I ran into a situation where, and I served 8 years in the military, and you're in it like that first year. You're in. You go through basic training. You get your job. You get your assignment to go to your duty station. Like that first year can be really really stressful, especially if you've never been away from home. If you're not, just being around, you could be isolated. Just a lot of stuff can affect your psyche. And I ran into a situation where it was like I needed a break and I needed to get back to something familiar. So we had a conversation, and I'm like, I need to go home. Like I need to, clear my head. I need to go home. And the response was basically something about us going home and not being. I'm like, I didn't say nothing about us though. Like I need to get up out of it. I need I need some clarity from all of this, you included.
Mm.
And it was like from that moment forward in the marriage, I didn't feel comfortable sharing because I never felt like she would understand anything I was going through or anything. Like it was almost like a complete loss of trust because I didn't believe that your response to me would be about me, like you're throwing yourself into my feelings. It's like no, it's just let me have my feelings. So it's like from that point, I literally shut down the entire marriage, and yeah, it pretty much destroyed the marriage. That was my standpoint of it. In other relationships, it's the same thing. Like I'm a I have a weird thing where I trust everybody. And I know that sounds weird. But no, because I trust everybody to be who you show me you are.
Hmm.
And I adjust to how I behave around you accordingly. But uh from a feeling standpoint, it's very difficult for me to trust women with my feelings. Until now, my current marriage, I'm super open with my wife now. But one, she earned it, and
Mm.
two, I also learned from previous mistakes in the fact that I want this marriage to go better than my first. So it was like I also had to look internally. I don't know what's like yours. You're married dude too, so uh, what's your thoughts on the situation?
Boy. Whew.
I thought that was a lot.
Oh no, I'm just saying it's like, man, you preaching to the choir. And this is not just well, I mean, this is just us black men speaking our truth. It's
Yeah.
um our feelings have been there have been times where uh depending on the success of a relationship, it's because our feelings have one been justified
Mm.
or they've been villainized against us.
Mm.
Um,
Absolutely. Yeah.
there have been times where if I'm open, because hey, I'm shelled. I ain't gonna. I'm a Cancer. All right, we're emotional creatures, but for the most part, we internalize things and we survive off of self preservation. All right, uh, and for me to open up, that's that's me trusting a
Right.
woman with my feelings, my heart, everything, whatever the old cliche is. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I open up or show you feelings or emotions and later down the road that is thrown in my face in an argument because you're mad,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh damn. You talking about ending a relationship? We're done. I
Yeah.
because I can't open up to you because you're gonna use my thoughts and feelings as weapons against me when you're mad.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I can't have that because emotionally, for me to even get to this point to even share that with you is already a task of its own, and for you to use it as a weapon against me,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, you talking about emotionally me over?
Yeah.
I that means I can't rock with you. I can't I can't be me around you. And at that point, if I can't be me around a person, this situation is look, hey man, let's just call it a wrap, because it just ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It just ain't. And usually the relationships that do last is because again, my emotions got justified, where they heard what was said. And and of course there's some, the older you get and there's some things like you said, self internalization that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And and I've I'm I've worked on being a reciprocator of the same energy that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so if I want a certain type of energy, then I need to be able to, concede some things and be able to, justify some feelings of my partners. It has to be a give and take, has to be
Yeah.
a give and take. But just on our end, it's just always been like if you literally take our thoughts and feelings and emotions and use them as weapons against us, that's the easiest way for you to get a man to shut down.
Yeah.
This is always kind of so
No, that's a great point. I didn't even like think. Yeah, that's absolutely that you bring that up because it's like um, Kevin Hart. I can't remember what special, but he kind of jokes about it. It's like when men and women get into arguments, like women they'll cut you. I don't
oh
mean physically with a knife, but I mean the things that they say, they will cut you,
yeah.
and it's um, like we're we're only like that in retaliation. If you
Mm,
come at us like that, we'll go for it. Like we're not trying to hurt your feelings.
at all.
We're not trying to take things to a certain point. Oh, don't get me wrong. We're gonna argue with you. We're gonna go back and forth with you. But we're not trying. Like we're not gonna give you that one blow that just kind of you can't come back from.
Mm,
Unless we're completely done. If we're completely done, we won't give a shit. But if there's any way at all to salvage the situation, like we won't do that. But women, it feels like nah, they cut and like I can't remember what special it was, but he was talking about
it's like how
um
long you been sitting on that, bro?
right. Like and he remember the special where he's talking about you and your lady be at dinner with like another couple and they were oh that's this is getting you pissing the bed boy, like really. You would say that like right here in front. That's what we do. Like it, but it's true. So when you say that, like yeah, that really made like yeah, that's legit. Like or if there's a situation where there is infidelity in the relationship,
Hmm.
you can't always play that trump card. Like every time we have a dispute or something, it's all well you did this. We can't come back from those things if it's
Hey,
us. If it's us. And so it's
hey,
like, yeah, when you yeah, exactly, yeah, Mario, exactly right. When you weaponize something like that, the only thing for us to do is shut down. So it's like, um, and this is gonna sound, I can't say how it sounds, but if there are resolved issues
Mm.
as the woman in the relationship, you have to resolve that, and then you can't. It's just like I'm trying to find another way. So you can't weaponize. You can't. This can't be your ace in the hole every time. You have to either move on or
Or
move
we,
forward.
yeah, it's either one or the other.
Yeah,
We can't keep dragging it back to this.
yeah,
Like, um,
yeah. Because you'll lose a dude forever. Just like you said, we will shut down forever. And the crazy thing, we'll still stay in the relationship.
mm,
We just won't be there emotionally.
man,
So yeah, that's a great point by you.
bruh.
Um,
Oh, when you said, well, we'll be there, just not
yeah,
emotionally,
yeah, yeah.
bruh. There's been so many times where you just like you just going through the motions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm breathing. Yeah,
Yep. We'll have
yeah.
fun. We do stuff. We go to the movies. We go here and there. Do this, do that. But yeah, and we will. Some dudes will wait till you break it off and then be all right. Yeah, we good. Some dudes
Uh,
will do it themselves, but yeah, a dude will just stay there and just yeah. I'm chilling.
bruh.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh man,
imagine we're not saying none of the stuff is okay. We're just kind of letting you into the male psyche a little bit, like that. These are reasons why. Um, and I can't even think of why. For me, like, I know a lot of people have a thing where they had situations maybe with the women in their family growing up. For me, I don't know. I didn't really have that. Like, I didn't have trust issues with any of the women in my family. I was raised by women. Yeah, I was raised by my mother, my grandmother, my aunts. So my dad died before I was born, so I was literally just raised in a household of women. So, but I didn't have trust issues. None of them. They didn't make me feel insecure or anything. If anything, they kind of put strength in me because I was the first boy born, first grandchild. First everything, and I was the only child. So it was um, like I had to be stronger than any other uh, kids in my family who happened to be girls. So it was like there was no trust. Just that shit was brought on by relationships as I grew up.
hey,
Little Diane in middle school, who I caught kissing Jimmy behind the damn playground.
it's crazy.
Bitch, what's wrong with you? Nah.
What?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, you need to get some help. You a fool.
But yeah, uh, I guess moving on to the pilot. Like, what can be done? What can women do to encourage their dude to be more open? What work for you? What are if you want to share this more? What are some of the things that like your wife did to make you comfortable to open up?
I mean, this obviously is just no judgment.
Yeah,
You know, obviously, if we say something and we can feel your aura or your face screwed up or your body language is all the way the fuck off, we can sense when if we say something just really just fucks with you
right.
in some type of way. So, and that inherently feels like judgment. So it's like, obviously none of that. And it just there's actually just actual um a, I guess adulthood, just people
Mm,
that sit there and listen to each other.
yeah,
Like you'll get your chance to spit off your points and your take and your opinion, and then I'll do the same. But There has to be a point where we're actually listening to each other and listen to each other's points and thoughts and emotions, and then come to a conclusion on how we feel about it as a couple.
Yeah.
And then especially if you got kids involved,
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
you know, you know, uh, yeah, I feel about this, I feel about that, and the crazy thing about adulthood, you never know when you got to have that conversation because you like shit happens in life, like.
For sure. Yeah.
And more times than not, I think and I can only speak for me, and but I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. You really don't have those conversations until there's an actual situation that pops up in life that life throws at you. That you, all right, shit, we gotta have that conversation.
Yeah.
Of course, we all intend to have the conversation before the life shit happens, but
Right.
life don't work like that.
Not all the time. Not
Not
all
all
the
the
time.
time. Not all the time. We're not built like a damn HBO series. Like that's not how life works. We can't script when the shit's supposed to happen or we're supposed to learn the lesson. So yeah, I just think it's just simple like that. Is the actual because women they really want us to listen and validate their feelings, and
Yeah,
so I just think that's just the key to everything is reciprocation. You got to be able to reciprocate it.
for
You
sure.
can't ask nobody to you know give you the world, but you're not willing to give it back to them. Like
Yeah.
that's just it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like what the hell am I doing giving you the world? What the fuck you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think for me on this side, it's like another thing I would say is um, try to build the confidence in your significant other that he feels that you feel whatever he's going through or whatever he's trying to get across is in the best interest of the relationship.
mm,
Like what I mean by that is like the biggest thing I think that works between me and my wife is she knows like everything I do, everything I think about is like in the best interest of the family.
mhm,
Like it's ain't about me, and it ain't about her. Sometimes it's about the kids. Okay, sometimes it ain't about the kids. Sometimes it's about her. But whatever I'm thinking about or trying to get across, or whatever I need to get message I need to send, it's with the best intent for our relationship or our family unit.
mhm,
And I think if like, but I feel comfortable in doing that because I know that she knows that. So that kind of helps me, It's like I don't have to second guess myself, or I'm not concerned. Man, maybe I should tell her this, maybe I shouldn't tell her. Like that's out of it because I feel she already knows that. So I think that could play a big thing as well. Just make sure that your dude knows, or that at least you give off the vibes that he can come to you with anything because whatever he's coming to you with is in the best interest of y'all move, going forward. That's
mhm.
a big thing too. Because if we feel that, man, hey, I'm gonna tell her this, and ain't shit, what I mean, ain't shit gonna have like we again. That's just gonna make us go into that lane where it's
Yeah,
just whatever. So
ain't shit gonna change. Ain't
yeah,
shit gonna.
exactly. So
Mhm.
uh, so yeah, man, it was a good one, man. Shout out to April, man. It was a good conversation. I love this one, man. We had to may have to revisit this down the line again.
For sure.
But hey, hopefully something we said helps somebody, helps a couple. Make it one more day, one more week, one more month. You know.
Yeah.
But with that, man, let's get to the normal things that we do, man. Y'all know the 3 questions that we ask each other to check in. Like I told you about earlier. Uh, you don't want to be on the end of that call one day, so I give it to you, bro. What stresses are you dealing with lately? What have you done to eliminate those stresses, and what do you need from me to help you get through?
I mean, my stresses are pretty minor. It's just staying, uh, consistent, so I can keep this good juju flowing. Um, but also, just simple situations like that, as in, making sure that I'm, uh, you know, being consistent with, also just behavior things, just like making sure that I'm, uh, staying tapped in with my circle, and my peoples, uh, just so because I don't want to also, in the middle of the grind, get so caught in my bubble that I forget to reach out to my circle,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that. So those are kind of just the stresses I'm dealing with. So if you got like any tips on how to make sure, like, even if how to maintain, or make that balance of always being present, but making sure you handle business. So
Yeah.
uh yeah, so if you got any tips, man, bruh, I'm all ears. So, yeah.
Um, I think it goes back to something we talked about kind of recently, or just making a little time for yourself. Make a little time for yourself to do those things. You know, like what really helps me is just kind of scheduling,
Mm,
especially like now. Like little man's playing, he's playing basketball. As a matter of fact, got his first game of the season tomorrow, so we'll be doing that. But like, okay, he came to me and he's like, he asked me what a 5 star was. Got a little show on Netflix like 5 star. His dad was a 5 star, so I told him, he's like, I want to be a 5 star. It was okay. So now it's my job to do what I can, try and help you reach that goal. So now I got him waking up every day at 7 o'clock, get a little workout in before he goes to school, and it's like, but in doing that for him, that actually helped me kind of do things. So now changed my schedule. It's like, okay, I make time for this time and this time and this
mm,
time, and now with that, I mean, it kind of sounds crazy to think like you would think this is like a celebrity. No, it's not regular. This is reference for normal people too. Make a time to contact your people. So you know what? After dinner, hey, I'm gonna reach out to a couple people, just check in. Bang, bang, bang. So you know what I'm saying? Just that, and get yourself into a routine of doing it, and then it becomes second nature.
mm, bad.
So
Yeah,
I'm big on scheduling. Like, even if I'm not sticking to it strictly, it just helps you know.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
I need to do X Y Z. You know. So
Because I'm big on routine, but
yeah,
I gotta make the schedule to get to the
yeah,
routine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my
Cause I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
my problem is getting the schedule down. So, but because I'm a 28-day kind of habit type of person,
Okay.
if I get the schedule down for like 28 days, that sets the routine for me, and then I got the
Okay.
routine down.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. Cause yeah, now you think about it, how it's like you tell it, like even with something that's like I never eat breakfast. I have the hardest time eating breakfast. It's because once I get up in the morning, I'm ripping and running. So it's
hmm,
like I'll tell myself, I'm gonna get up, and I'll go. I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal every morning, and I tell myself that, and it just never happens. But you put that schedule, hey, at 8 o'clock, I'm going to do this, and then you do it, and then bang bang, like yeah, that's so absolutely. Scheduling is better than trying to make a routine, or make your routine into a schedule.
mm,
It makes it easier to keep, but you also have to hold yourself accountable for when you don't do those things,
big facts.
and you can't let it like slide. You got to make up for it.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I hear that. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Other than that, like I really ain't stressing about much, man. Family's good, and finally got that little flu out the damn house. So,
Yeah,
boy,
I know you
that,
was going through it.
man, I had caught it around Christmas. That thing had me up, man. So, but yeah, man, I thought I was sending questions your way, man. Kind of stresses you're dealing with. Anything you need from me to help you get past some more, anything you're doing to help alleviate those stresses, man. Talk to us, man.
Honestly, little man, kind of, nothing I'm doing, but it's things like I said, he's making me do. Um, Honestly, yeah, to getting up every morning and getting his workout in has honestly probably helped me a lot more than it's helped him.
Mm.
And it's helped me clear my head a lot over the last. We've been at it for 2 weeks now, and especially with what I had going on over the holidays and the last couple of months.
Stress relief.
Yeah, to kind of alleviate from that, and I'm slowly getting out of my system. It's still there, um, but not as much. And yeah, just being able to focus on him and what he's got going on. Like I say, his first game of the season is tomorrow, so that'll be something to do. Uh, I don't know. Did I see that picture? I know, I seen the picture. What can you? Hey, just look at say the you and April huge help over the last month. So just be in there to be an ear as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, that's if we talk about being opening up, yeah, just being there and being an ear that I can reach out to outside of my relationship. So yeah, that's about it. Uh, if you got challenge anything for the people for this week?
Yeah, watch a shit ton of football because we got a lot of. I'm keeping it
What?
straight, simple and straight like that. Hey man, we got a lot of football, playoff football. Indiana's up 21 to 7.
They,
Yeah,
so that shit, Scott might be right. He said 34-7.
yeah.
I know. Also out to April. Hopefully, we said something in that conversation that women can take from it and do something with.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if that worked out.
And ladies, if y'all notice, we ain't bash y'all, so don't y'all be trying to jump in our DMs and talk shit about it. Right?
Hey, don't dump in my DMs at all. That's causing more problems. Now I'm gonna have to shut down.
Stop it. Get some help.
First of all, my DMs is closed anyway, but damn sure don't jump in my shit trying to talk shit like we down and like downing y'all because we ain't saying nothing bad about y'all. All right. And matter of fact, we should have helped y'all because all I said is reciprocation. That's it. Reciprocation. Come on. I wish I would try to. Yeah.
For me, challenge for the week. What is going on? Hey, I don't know how it is in y'all area, but in my area, it's terrible. I'm in Vegas, and it is cold. It's like cold. Bro, the winds is at like.
Hold on. Time out, Bobby. First of all, how long you been in Vegas?
How long now? Since 2012 on a permanent basis.
Okay, since 2012. It is now 2025. You are so Vegas temperature bodied. All right.
No. I'm talking. It's no. You see, you ain't let me finish.
Mm.
This. I ain't complaining about no other winter. This winter is different. Bro, it's 40-mile-an-hour winds out there. That's bringing the joint down. It's like 20-something degrees outside. And mind you, I stay on the west side of town, so I'm close to the mountains.
Hey,
It's different than the rest of the city, man.
this wind different, bro. Got me cold.
Man. Driving down the highway, that wind. Yeah, you changing lanes, bro. No, what you doing?
You said.
So, and again, I don't know how it's going for the rest of the country. So my message to people: hey, be careful out there. Just be careful, whether it be weather, because weather is getting to people. I know it's still snowing, so watch out for the ice. No pun intended. Yeah, just be safe out there, man. Be safe and yeah, man, just watch football. Stay inside, watch football. That's what we need to do.
See, and then you kill two birds with one stone.
And close out the quote of the week. Keep it nice and simple. This week's quote comes from Emma Kate Dawson, and it just goes as such, man. You are far too smart to be the only thing standing in your way. One more time. You are far too smart to be the only thing standing in your way. So, take from that what you will. And what you got for the folks when we get out of here, man?
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we see y'all asses back here next Thursday and Saturday and Friday, whatever day of the week. Whatever day we go live, whatever day y'all watch it. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Y'all come back now. Tap in with all the Audible content we got going on every Thursday and Friday, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely. Remember, if you want to hear more, check out the RW Sports YouTube page. Also, check out the Game Time 216. Me and Big Mike from the Man Cave talking all Cleveland sports. Mar and them, they talking about everything. Him, the homie Randy. Shout out to Randy. You catch them on the day. Make sure you hit that bell because that man goes live at the drop of a hat. And of course, you can join me, Mar, and Avery every Thursday, the Audible TNF post game show. Like I said, we're gonna keep that rolling through the postseason and off season. So tap in with us over there as well. And don't forget, head over to the Facebook page. Make sure you press whatever button they got, join like that, so we can broadcast over there pretty soon. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, man.
Other than that, man, hey, hopefully your New Year's off to a good start. I know ours is. Keep yourselves safe. Y'all heard the man. Take care of yourselves and each other. And anything else? Oh, we didn't even talk about that boy Trae Young, man. Trae Young proving me right. Thank you. I love you, Trae Young. Yeah, man, how you gonna demand a trade to the worst team in the league, man? You sorry, some of them.
You go to the Wizards, bro.
I told you, Big Ron, you still out. I told you, your boy is empty cat. He wanted to go to another team with no players so he could just hold the ball and get empty calorie stats again, man. That boy don't want to win.
Mendoza just led him to another touchdown score. It's 27-7.
All right, man. Let's get to this game, man. Hey. Hey, Mendoza. You know what Mendoza out there saying to the Oregon defense?
Hey, over there cooking, bro. You say you can't see me.
Mendoza say, "Hey, y'all got a problem over here."
And his name is John C.
Hey, peace.